Welcome back to the channel. Monica Love here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from mid-January to mid-February. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Pisces, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge, Pisces, is the Five of Cups. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Three of Wands in reverse. Okay, so your challenge here has a lot to do with the Five of Cups energy. I do feel like you are still getting over something here that really has emotionally affected you. I think a lot of you may not really see opportunities or other things that may be available to you at this time because of the amount of, emotional turmoil that you've gone through. We're going to clarify the Five of Cups and see more about that for you in a moment. Now, in the recent past, Pisces, you have the Hermit, the Tower, and the Seven of Pentacles. So it looks like in the recent past, there was definitely a Tower moment. Things started to crumble in your life. You were trying to make sense of why this was happening. Like, why aren't things working out? Why is this happening to me? Why am I being punished? But I also feel like there was something here in the past that you had. Could have been, maybe some sort of finances here that were saved up that really helped you kind of overcome this situation. We're going to clarify and get more information about this in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Two of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. I feel like there's a major decision that you have to make in the present moment about your life, about the direction that you want your life to take. There could even be an offer that's coming in for you, maybe from an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. I'm getting Gemini here, maybe a Leo or Sagittarius. Okay, we're going to find out more about this direction that you may be deciding in terms of how you want your life to move forward. Now, for others of you, there may also be a separation as well too, for a small percentage of you in the present moment, and we'll clarify and get more information on that as well. Now, in the near future, you have the Knight of Cups, you have the Six of Wands, and the Four of Wands. So I do see here in the near future that a lot of you are going to be possibly entertaining the possibility. I say the possibility because, of course, anything can happen. But what I'm seeing here is a relationship. Okay, I see a very successful relationship here, Four of Wands and the Six of Wands. I think a lot of you don't really see this happening, but it looks like it is going to come in. It's going to be a very much unexpected. I see you either, receiving an offer of love unexpectedly again, or someone may be, either coming in and offering you, or you may be offering them. And that may lead to something really successful here is what it's showing me. So we're going to find out more in a moment. Now, what you don't see coming, we have the Three of Wands, Page of Wands, Ten of Wands, Two of Cups, Seven of Swords, and the Six of Swords in reverse. Okay, so what you don't see coming here is the fact that there has been some sort of fallout between you and a specific person. I feel like something here stopped working in a relationship. I'm also seeing that an air sign, maybe Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, maybe a fire sign, Sagittarius. I'm getting Leo, maybe an Aries here. Sign doesn't matter, it's just energies. So this person could be another sign, but they may be coming across or appearing as another sign. Okay, so just keep that in mind. I feel like you found something out, or you will find something out. Okay, and this is very similar to the Cancer reading because they also got Seven of Swords in reverse in terms of what they don't see coming. So you could actually be dealing with another water sign as well too. Very strong connection you had here with this person. Fallout happened. Things stopped working out. I feel like someone here decided to give up on this situation because things started to become very difficult. And as a result of that, things didn't really move to the next level. There was a major test here. Now, what you don't see coming is that although you will find something out, something will be found out, and that's going to kind of change maybe the direction in which some of you have already found this out, by the way, because the Seven of Swords is in reverse. So some of you have already found this out, but what you don't see coming is that once this situation is revealed, once the truth is revealed, you may see this person come back to you, okay? They may come back. Someone here may decide to come back, okay? And the reason why this person may come back is because things aren't really over between you and them. World is also in reverse underneath the rest of the cards. So, you know, something here is delayed. It's not moving forward because someone here finds something out. Relationship stops working. Somebody here is in the process of giving up, but then they still come back anyways. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing in terms of what you don't see coming. So let's get into your reading, Pisces, and let's see what's going on for you. Let's clarify your challenge. Okay, so the Five of Cups is clarified by the Magician. You have the Eight of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so for many of you, I'm really strongly getting here that your biggest challenge has a lot to do with still being able to find a way to work things out with this person, because there's something here about there being so much disappointment. You know, you're really, really disappointed about something here that happened between you and this person. But what I'm also getting is that there is a desire, or a, you know, a very strong desire, I think, from both you and this person to work things out. I think a lot of you are manifesting this, or this could be your person manifesting the ability to be released from this situation. There's a situation here that's been drying up. It's really been affecting your mental health. It's been affecting your emotions a lot. And your challenge here is to find a way to work things out with this person, right? Because there's something here about you manifesting your way out of this, but the way in which you're going to manifest yourself out of this situation that's been very emotionally draining and painful for you is by finding a way to cooperate with, you know, people, this person or people. I feel like there could be a number of people involved here, okay? So your challenge here has a lot to do with trying to find a way to resolve some sort of painful situation by cooperating. Now, let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the Tower. So the Tower is clarified by the Knight of Swords. You have the Strength and the Queen of Wands, okay? So in the recent past, I'm really strongly getting here that somebody decided to cut you off, or you decided to cut them off. There was a really strong energy here of trying to work things out, but something happened in the connection that really broke things down. And it got you thinking here in the past, Pisces, like, why did this happen? You know, why is this taking place? I don't understand why I'm having to go through this. So there was a major test lesson here in the recent past. I think a lot of you looked back on this situation and said, wow, I've learned a lot from it. I've gained a lot from this situation. But it didn't change the fact that things started to break down between you and this person. One of the things I'm seeing here is that because the Hermit is here, a lot of you may have learned something. I'm getting a very strong lesson here that you learned something, but you didn't start to realize this lesson until you actually went somewhere quiet, sat down with yourself. And a lot of you have been doing that in the past, right? You've been in this kind of hermit mode where you've been kind of sitting down and really thinking and going within yourself. And that's the first thing that a lot of us do in order to realize the transformation that has to happen. You know, the journey that we go through in life is all about really being able to go within and journey within ourselves. You know, going outside of yourself isn't always the answer. And I think a lot of you learned that in the past. You know, if something happens to me that's outside of my control, which is the Tower, it should lead me into a place of really going within myself to make sense of it. And I feel like that's something that you did in the past. Now, in the present moment, it looks like there's a decision that you need to make about your life. It could also be a decision that you have to make about a relationship here. Tell me more about this decision that Pisces may need to make with the Two of Wands here. Okay, so the Two of Wands is clarified by the Empress. You have the Six of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So for many of you, I'm really strongly getting in the present moment that it's like you have an opportunity here in the present moment, but you don't know which path to take. You don't know which course is going to be ideal for you. I feel like one of these choices that you have can lead to a lot of success for you and a lot of growth, while the other one may lead to something totally different. There's definitely an opportunity here in the present moment that a lot of you may not be seeing, especially because your challenge is the Five of Cups. If you still haven't gotten over something here that really affected you emotionally, that may be clouding your judgment to see the other opportunities that are coming in. Okay, so we're going to clarify the Queen of Pentacles and see who this person is. I feel like it's a specific person that's coming in and making an offer to you, but you may overanalyze the opportunity coming in. And that's what I see a lot of you doing in the present moment. Tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Seven of Swords. You have the Hangman and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. So it looks like, again, in the present moment, you have trust issues. And that's why, you know, when this opportunity does come in, some of you have already, you've already kind of experienced this opportunity coming in, but you're still questioning it. I don't see you taking action towards it at this time. And the reason why is because, again, trust issues. And what you don't see coming is the Seven of Swords in reverse. So, you know, it's almost like something here in the present moment, you intuitively feel that it's not right. You feel like something's off here. Something's a little off. I don't really trust it anymore. And that could be the reason why you're not taking action. So you may be called right now to overanalyze this situation to see if it's something that you really want. What's the important message here for Pisces in the present moment? So your important message here, Page of Swords, is clarified by the Two of Wands, the World, and the Three of Wands. Something here is going to finally come to an end. I feel like it is. Your ability to overanalyze the situation is starting to come to an end because you're seeing something for what it truly is. You're seeing something for what it truly is. And now it's like, you know, maybe a decision that you had to make about this situation is no longer difficult for you, maybe the way it was before. And Spirit is saying in the present moment that you can finally move forward because your judgment, okay, because you've done the inner work, because you've taken time out to really look at this situation before actually making a decision, is finally coming to an end. And it looks like you're going to be free to move forward and do what it is that you want finally. So yeah, there's something here about you not trusting something, and you may be listening to that little voice inside of you. Okay, you are a very intuitive sign. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. That means you've lived all the lives before as the other signs. So this is what I'm seeing here in the present moment. Now, in the near future, things get really interesting because it's like you're going for what you want. Very similar to the Cancer reading. I do highly recommend, if you have Cancer in your chart or you're dealing with someone who's a Cancer, you may want to watch that video. In the near future, you're going for what it is that you want. Knight of Cups. There's an important message here. We're going to clarify that in a moment. But first, I want to clarify the Four of Wands. It looks like there's a relationship on the horizon for many of you in the near future, or an improvement within your already relationship. Tell me more about the Four of Wands in the near future for Pisces. So the Four of Wands is clarified by the Fool, you have the Seven of Cups, and you have the Eight of Wands. I do see major communication coming in, okay? The first thing that I see here is you're going to have plenty of options. There's going to be a lot of opportunities for you, and you're going to have to choose which one you want. I'm also seeing if you have a relationship or you're already in a relationship, I see in the near future there is going to be a possibility for a new beginning. And I'm seeing that somebody here wants to talk about the relationship and how it can possibly lead to, you know, success, Six of Wands. Now that's why your challenge is the Five of Cups, and you have the Three of Pentacles here. So if you're able to really find out how to, you know, bring this situation into a place of cooperation, I do see it really working out for you and possibly having a new beginning. And I see you finally rushing towards this because you're actually ready to, you know, do what needs to happen, which is working things out and possibly having a brand new beginning here. So let's see what your important message is before we get some advice. What's the important message here for Pisces? Okay, so the Knight of Cups is clarified by the Five of Swords. You have the Five of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So the Five of Cups is your challenge, and it's showing up here in the near future. So it's indicating to me that in order for you to set this pain right, this emotional pain that you've been feeling, this tension. The best way to resolve it here in the near future, and the way in which I see it being resolved through the cards, is truth and clarity. Being very honest, okay? Even if honesty, and I always say this in my readings, like you all know I'm really honest in my readings, almost to a fault. But you know, that's how we get to the solution, right? We get to the solution by getting to the truth. And I feel like, you know, as much as you don't want to create a conflict and you don't want to create this tension, it's kind of something that needs to happen in order for the truth to come out. Because in order for you to really be released from this and have that new beginning, that may be a sacrifice that you have to make. And I see you doing that in the near future. So let's get some advice for you. What is the advice? Okay, so the advice for you is the Six of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Two of Cups. If you've been in a relationship where there's been a lot of deception, lies, dishonesty, uncertainty surrounding it, the advice here is to disconnect from it, okay? I know that's not the greatest news or the greatest advice, but that's what the cards are saying. There's something here about you needing to disconnect from this situation, and I think the reason why Spirit is giving you this type of advice is because in order for you to look at a situation from a really, you know, an overview, a perspective of looking at some sort of situation, it needs to happen from a distance, if you know what I mean. It's hard to really make a decision about something if you're in it, right? It's easier to make a decision if you're kind of, you know, in a place where you're disconnected from it, to try to see it from a different perspective. So the advice, the biggest piece of advice for you right now is to maybe disconnect, remove yourself from a situation that has become very, I don't know how to even express, but it's become, you know, deceptive. There's been a lot of lies. There's been a lot of trickery. There's been a lot of, you know, deception, and even like selfish energy, like narcissistic energy. And if that's what you've been experiencing, Pisces, the advice here is to, you know, briefly disconnect yourself from the situation in order for you to make the right decision, you know, moving forward. It's hard to make a decision if you're in something without looking at it from an omniscient perspective. So you're being called right now to look at the situation by distancing yourself from it and then maybe making a decision moving forward, okay? So this is what I have for you, a bit of a complex reading. I hope you got something out of it. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.